inside of me. You better watch out if you ignite me's a road ahead of full prophecy to be the greatest beast the world has ever seen. I feed him every day like the bones clean. I feed him all the hate and he grows mean. He gets claws real big, pissed off quick, and if you cross him you might drop dead. Metaphorically, of course, settling the score, never getting bored, loves the blood and gore, always wanting more, feeding from the source. They don't really understand until they feel the force departed. If you start shit, you'll be heartless in the darkness, torn apart quick, you left scars ripped, you'll be chewed up and discarded. And this world ain't right, won't accept it. Negative energy, I expect it. Once it's in your mind, it's infectious. So fight for your life and reject it. You better give me space, I'm protective. My adrenaline spikes when I'm threatened. And if you stay in my way, I'm aggressive. Cause when there's no exit, I'll kill when I'm desperate. Adrenaline pressure, it's stormy weather, lightning, thunder, pouring weather. Yo, I'm a go-getter, try to do it like me, but I do it better. I got a mind that's clever, the beast inside is competitive as ever. I'm conscious, my subconscious, an accomplice to me. I promise the darkness, I can honest believe. But don't cross me, I might lose control of the lost beast. He's locked away inside with the key control by fight or flight. And this world ain't right, won't accept it. Negative energy, I expect it. Once it's in your mind, it's infectious. So fight for your life and reject it. You better give me space, I'm protective. My adrenaline spikes when I'm threatened. And if you stay in my way, I'm aggressive. Cause when there's no exit, I'll kill when I'm desperate.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, doing no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, yeah. Baby, I'm bad.
I just wanna stay bad, stay mad, chip on my shoulder cause they treat me like an outcast. I ain't gonna take that, stay back, I'll be swinging hard till the hits come in all caps. I ain't gonna lay back, pray that someone's gonna help me, ain't nobody like that. I ain't gonna wait, that's all fact, give me one shot and I'll never get the throne back. I'm sick of being cautious, I'ma go cause something, can't stop this. I'ma steal everybody's lane, call it shoplift. Sick of hearing everyone complain when they thoughtless. Taste the pain, it's like candy canes. It makes me go change into a better frame, into a better name. Society's insane, we all live for fame, yeah. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, do it no cap. Only God wants you, better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad. I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up.
Only God
life, I'm crazy, I'm mad. Do it, no cap. Only got one, so you better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad. Baby, I'm bad. I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. What a rock star in this life, I'm living up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad. I just wanna get caught up in this life, I'm crazy, I'm mad. Do it, no cap. Only got one, so you better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad. Baby, I'm bad. I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. What a rock star in this life, I'm living up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad. I just wanna get caught up in this life, I'm crazy, I'm mad. Do it, no cap. Only got one, so you better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad. Baby, I'm bad.
Hello, everybody. How are we doing tonight? I'm
Oh,
screening.
we live?
Yes, we're live
Oh,
now.
shit.
Yes, we're live.
Oh,
I only did 2
Oh.
songs, not 3, okay? I know you
two
yell at me.
songs.
What?
2 songs.
Shut up.
Bro, you don't think I heard y'all talking shit the other night?
Wait, what do you mean?
You maggot and Bunny talking shit about my southern accent?
What, the fact that you barely show one and then your fake one is horrible?
It's supposed to be horrible. It's like I put the accent on as a joke.
Well, all I gotta say is what you just said now sounded more southern than I've ever heard you.
Okay.
It comes out in you every now and then. It comes out in you every now and then. Yes, we were talking shit. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Talking.
That's all right, though. You didn't defend yourself, so we're right. You're wrong.
Yeah.
Xylie
Totally.
doesn't understand parody. And Mitch doesn't understand that you need to keep making videos.
I mean, I don't know. He got 20K on his latest
Yeah,
one. He did
yeah. Funny he did that after I lit a fire under his ass to make the fucking video. Just saying. He wouldn't have made that damn video had it not been for me saying something to him
Yeah,
on that stream that night. Asshole.
So,
Yeah, dude.
have you
You're dragging me into this shit. What's up? No, I'm just kidding.
have you ever heard of Why So Demented?
Yes, I've talked to Why So Demented.
Yeah, we had him on once. Pretty good guy. A straight edge, just to the point, never tells a lie type of guy. You know, he's George Washington chopping the cherry tree.
I don't know about that, but I will say this. Why So Demented was always very nice and very respectful to me. Honestly, he was.
Yeah, he was also kind of crazy.
Well, I mean, that's about 90% of people who are in this damn community, but yeah, you're right.
His get up, man, I love his get up. He's got the cholo thing. He's got the fucking skull hat, dark sunglasses, button up plaid shirt. Like, he looks like he's in the movie Colors with Sean Penn. You ever seen that?
Yes.
Yeah,
Great
he looks
movie,
like he's in that
by
movie.
the way.
Yeah.
Great movie, by the way.
He looks like, yo, Holmes, you're on the wrong side of the neighborhood, okay?
Listen, I'm gonna be honest. Oh God. Okay. He used to go overboard with that shit. Like, if I had to hear Latino Heat one more time, I was going to, I don't know, take my fist through my desk or something. Yeah.
What if we found out he's not even Hispanic? He's just got a good tan. Just that'd be funny.
Yeah, no, it wouldn't be funny. It wouldn't be funny, but, you know, funny enough, that wouldn't be the first person who would lie about being Latino, to be honest. People do it all the time. You would be amazed.
True, I'm Hispanic.
Oh, you know how many people in my area alone, there are so many people who will have, like, Puerto Rican flags on their dashboard or, like, hanging from their rearview mirror, and they're not even Puerto Rican. They just put them there for some reason. Yeah, no, people lie about that shit all the time. All the
Xylie,
time.
are you aware that the timeline of Why So Demented thing starts with you?
Wait,
Did you know that?
no, why?
You don't know that the whole thing starts with you.
Wait, why did I ain't got nothing to do with this shit. Don't
But
put
it starts
me in
with
this
you.
shit, yo.
it all starts with you, Xylie. It starts
Wait,
with you.
why? Why did it start with me?
Okay, well, you had a situation with your boo thing, your husband, right?
Yeah.
He had a back problem.
Yeah, and he ended up going to the emergency room. Yeah.
Yeah, and then somebody that you don't like at all tweeted about it. And he did his tweet, and Why So Demented took umbrage with that tweet, very offended. And Why So Demented was also kind of really cool with this person. He'd be in his chats all the time, all like chilling out. Loved the guy, and then now he's like completely offended by this situation and totally taking up arms for you. He's raised his banner for you, and then this person that you don't like.
Well, okay, so I only knew that said person had said something because Demented messaged me about it. And I'm like, I don't care. I'm not going to say anything. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? And he wanted to defend me, and I'm like, dude, I'm just not going to say anything. If you want to do it, I don't care, but I'm not going to say anything. You know what I'm saying? What's the point? It's going to happen anyway, you know?
Right.
So.
Right. So the person you don't like really went in hard, and they brought up that in the comments of that tweet, they brought up that he might be lying about a very tragic situation that he said happened to him on Milltown's Best podcast. Now, I'm sure he said this publicly before, but that's the first time I heard it was on Milltown's Best. Or is it Milltown's Finest or Milltown's Best?
I think, oh yeah, his name's Milltown's Best. We've had him on here before.
Right. So, yeah, so he went on Milltown's Best, and he said that he had a baby after he got out of prison for heroin, and that the baby was put out to pasture by the mother, murdered, strangled by the mother, and that
wait. Okay, so said baby was supposedly murdered by the mother.
Yeah, you didn't hear this part?
No, that part I didn't hear. I heard about like baby dead, but maybe I missed that part.
He had a whole backstory, bro. He's like Batman. Fucking the mother apparently like strangled the baby, went to prison, and then was stabbed to death in prison.
Oh, well, damn. Damn.
So yeah, it's a situation. Like if I came to you and I told you that story, you would be like, "Wow, that's pretty hefty," you know.
I'm gonna be honest. I would question it unless you could show me some kind of proof.
Yeah, that's a hefty story, and the way he nonchalantly talked about it on Milltown's podcast, it was very like, I don't know, it came off wrong. Let's be real. Probably about 50-60% of this community is lying about something. Right,
True.
like a lot of these people are lying. Some people are lying about maybe they're driving like a nice car and they drive a shitty car and they want to go into a Discord and say they're driving a nice car, or that maybe they lied about being a production designer or they had a blog or something like that. And then you got people who lie about really tragic things like their mother dying, their kid dying, stuff like that. So a lot of people had questions. And there was evidence being brought out. Now, Demented had evidence to support his claim, kind of, not really. One was a text message between him and his mother, where it was just like, mom's just like, "Hey, can you pick me up some groceries and some kratom?" And he's like, "Yeah, sure, mom. Hey, by the way, didn't I have a son that was that is dead?" And she was like, "Yeah, why?" "Oh, I just wanted to make sure I'm not crazy."
Okay, I saw those text messages, and I also saw that god awful redaction of a birth certificate. I saw that too.
Nuclear, I wish I was lying about my legs, sir. I wish. Yeah. So the redacted birth certificate.
Wait, hold on 1 second.
Message,
Pigeon Salad, thank you for the 5 gifted memberships. Thank you. Okay, go ahead.
The redacted birth certificate, the text message, and there was also a video of him being like, "Yo, little bro. Didn't I have a son? Yeah. Didn't he pass away? Yeah. All right, thanks." So he got his little bro to back him up.
Oh my god.
So behind the scenes, there was a lot of questions being asked, and there were people really, really trying to figure the situation out within Demented Circle.
Mm-hmm.
And while the person you don't like was also,
You could say his name, by the way, if you want to. That's fine. You could say his name. I don't give a fuck.
Salvo Pancakes. The person that
Salvo Pancakes.
Yeah,
Yes.
Salvo Pancakes was out in the front lines, screaming that Demented had lied and was wondering why people weren't covering it. Now Recording was hesitant mainly because, like, I'll be honest, I got bad luck. I just got bad luck, and I guarantee you, if I come out there and I say I don't think he's telling the truth, the next day he's gonna show up with like evidence and like pictures of him holding his child and stuff, and I'll be like, well, fuck, you know.
Well, I'm going to be honest. The reason why I didn't cover it is because I honestly didn't care enough. I mean, because I cover, like, Manosphere stuff and stuff like that. I didn't care enough. I mean, and I heard there was investigative teams and shit like that on it anyway. So, I mean, like, you know, let them do it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, yeah, those investigative teams were putting to work. They were able to find holes in his story with the birth certificate. The emblem on the birth certificate was an emblem from before 2006, meaning that if that birth certificate would have had to be somebody born before 2006, when this baby was born in 2020. So these autistic men and women were going into the trenches and finding all this stuff. And yeah, it was particularly interesting.
I'm glad you said that, because Valley Creations, which I unhid in this channel, so you can type in here, Valley, because I unhid you. Because when I announced it, Valley Creations went under and said, "Wish I wasn't hidden in your YouTube chat." I don't even remember what I hid Valley Creations for, or who hid her for that. I don't understand. But anyway, she said, "I'll behave. I want to see what y'all got to say about Demented, because we had exposed some proof of that on live the other day before he admitted it." And I was like, I never watched it or knew about it. Like, I didn't know about the live stream. I don't know what live stream she's talking about. But he admitted to it all being fake today, which I knew about that because of Flatley's video. So it makes sense for y'all to cover it now. I guess. Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, no, it does make sense for us to cover it now.
Because
it's confirmed.
He admitted it. It's confirmed. That's why it's being covered. Yes.
Yeah, no. Go out there and fucking fucking put your career on the line and you know, something like, I don't know. I don't want to do that, man. Also, It's dark. It's really dark. And after the whole fucking ghosty mom thing, I was just like, not again, bro. I don't want to do this again. Come on, please be real. Actually, you know, it's actually better. It's not real. No baby died.
True.
Hooray.
True.
Mazel tov.
Yeah. Much better that a baby not be dead. Yes.
Yeah. So they find out all this stuff. Salvo does a stream, and then Milltown does his stream on it. And he had about 40 to 50 people watching at that time.
Nice.
And he really showed a prowess in his research when he dove as deep as possible to show that that it seemed like Demented was lying.
Good for him.
Yeah.
Good for him.
Now, there are claims that he had the smoking gun with the birth certificate stuff and stuff like that. And you can make an argument, sure. But there wasn't point-blank proof in your face like he's 100% lying. They had him at about 98%, right?
Okay.
They had him about 90. They had him pinned. They had him pinned to the ground. He didn't have much, didn't much going on. I do want to mention before that, he goes on Slug's stream, and Slug defends him and says that he said on that stream that Slug had seen articles and some sort of background on him, making me think that he had actually seen actual evidence, but he didn't. And Demented was on there, and what I thought was the most peculiar about this was he didn't seem really mad about the situation. He was kind of like being nice about Salvo, and he'd be like, "Oh yeah, no, Salvo's still funny," stuff like this. And I just thought that was kind of weird. And then he also said that he was going to be leaving the Sinbin, and he always had planned to leave the Sinbin after episode 20, and he was going to put it to rest.
Okay, that makes no damn sense, because I know that he was looking for co-hosts.
A new host, yeah.
Yeah, so what are you looking for other co-hosts for if you were going to end it anyway?
Yeah, and Assistant Sailor said, like, "You never told me anything like this." So there was a lot of, like, stirring, a lot of, like, questions. And
Right.
then finally today, the Flatley interview comes out, and this pretty much confirms that he admits to it. He has finally admitted that he's lying, and we can watch it right now if you want.
Yeah. I got it queued up. Okay, hold on.
Bet.
Oh, I gotta share with you.
Yes.
I'm not used to doing this with other people anymore. All right. Although I should be used to it, but you know. Burp burp. Burp burp. All right, and let's go.
Made it, Demented. We made it to the interview. How you feeling, bro?
Not good.
All right, hold on one second. Let me boost the audio on this a little bit. It's a little bit too low.
Yeah, Demented's audio is pretty rough.
Yeah. Let's go 150.
The Joker says, "I wouldn't believe Slug if God had a hold of his balls." That is very true.
Yes, Flatley does have pretty eyes. Yes.
Oh, you're a
It'd be
simp.
pretty weird if you said you were doing good. So
I lied about a lot of things.
yeah, I want to preface this that me and my personal team have been doing our own research and digging. First off, we want to clear Ember Lily's name. She had no association with this investigation whatsoever.
She never did.
Salvo had absolutely zero association with this investigation. That was his own team. And Slug, I don't even think he had his own team. I think it was just 400 different personalities working together in his own head in his little ways. He was completely irrelevant to the storyline. He knows nothing. Obviously, now it looks like he knows absolutely nothing with his tweets yesterday versus today versus last night.
And it's just like he said that I had a criminal record and that he looked into my shit, and it's just like,
Right.
Slug, I lied about all that. Yeah, I can make really, really entertaining.
Pause.
Oh!
I want to say something. Someone said something in the chat. Given Ant said, "Here's the thing. I was friends with Demented. He got a bunch of friends last night in a Discord call, and he said that everything was a gay op from his podcast to his tweets." I heard something about that.
Wow.
Someone was saying, yeah. Someone was saying that. Someone was saying like he's saying it's all a gay op or something, and now so. It seems like he was still trying to like hold on to some semblance of like he wasn't lying, or that it was like no, you guys, you don't understand. There's a great explanation to this, but he couldn't find that explanation.
Well, see, this is what I don't understand. Why lie about everything? Why? What's the point? To make people think you're cool? That's not the way to do that. What?
I don't know if Demented is just. I don't know if he's a smart guy. I don't think. I don't know. He never came off as like someone. Like if you were to tell me that this guy in a few months this guy's going to lie about this, I'd have been like, bet, yeah, I can see that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Can we make 2023? Hold on, I gotta adjust something real quick. Can we make 2023 the year of people stop lying about family members? That would be great. You know what I'm saying? I'm kind of over this lying about dead family members. Come on, people. Jesus, lie about a car or something like that, but don't be lying about family members. That's bad juju. The hell? All right, let's keep going.
Entertaining stories, and I think I might have a talent for that, but it's just like I get fucking lost in the lies, and it's like all this lying, right? Clout.
It's a hell of a drug.
Yeah, it is.
I think that's something you said you were willing to.
Clout from who, though? How much clout did he get?
He didn't get any. Like, no one really knew about this story that didn't, like, that I never saw a stream where he said that except for the Milltown. Like, I don't see how this was a clout thing. I think he's grabbing at straws. I think he just lied to lie, if I'm being honest.
Hint for $5. Next death will require a selfie by the gravestone for me. Oh, I know that's right. All right, let's keep going.
To address with a professional counselor or something like that. There's got to be a root to that on that. So all that out the way. I'm probably gonna cut most of that. All that out the way. Let's just get into the questions. These questions are pretty much yes or no. No speculation around them. I'll ask if you could evaluate on some points, but let's start off with the first one. Get it clear as crystal as day. The baby is fake and never existed.
Yeah, it's fake.
Okay.
Oh my god.
The jail
Fake baby.
and prison and juvie.
Pause. Can we guess? What do you think, Xylie? Is it going to be fake or real?
The way he talked about it, and if you can lie about it, baby, you can lie about everything else.
All right. Survey says.
Survey says.
All fake.
Fake. I'll
Fake. Fake. Xylie, you win a brand new car.
Thank God. I'm tired of driving my 94. Just saying.
And then the drugs and drug addiction.
I'll fake.
Bro. He faked the drug addiction too.
Yeah.
So we have a dead baby. We have prison. Well, juvenile detention and then prison. And we have now drugs. His whole life was fake, basically, is what you're saying.
Now, there's the other thing, the gang affiliation. You were never in a gang,
Never in a gang.
but you did some hood rat shit like a lot of other kids did.
Yeah.
Okay, so we can chalk that up to you glorifying certain things. Everyone does some hood stuff when they're like little kids running around the city. That's fair, that's fair. Now, the other thing was, do you and will you publicly testify and denounce Slug and his actions against
Yes.
you and other community members?
Yes.
Okay, I heard Slug did some bad things.
Mm-hmm.
What did
Yes.
Slug do?
So
I've already blocked him on Twitter for it.
there was a screenshot of Demented fucking losing it in Slug's DMs and talking about Salvo in the sense that he's saying like, I'm gonna kill him. If I find him, I'm gonna kill him. You know, stuff like that. And fucking Slug just sends the fucking Twitter account with his docs. Just sends it to him, and it says enjoy. And then later, like reiterates that, oh, by the way, if you do something, I will be forced to call the police. But like, why send the docs, you retard?
All right, Slug. All right, well, guess what? Next time Slug comes in the chat, you know, whatever mod gets to him first, go for it.
Bye, Slug.
And Slug's gonna I'm gonna ban him from the Discord. He's not calling in if he finds out. And if he calls in under another name and he comes up, I will be bouncing that account too. I'm not playing it. So, Slug, next time you come in here, anybody with a wrench, if they grab you, they grab you. Not my fault. You shouldn't have done it. I don't play that doxing shit.
Okay. And are you willing to apologize on the public record to Ember Lily for kind of throwing you under the bus? Okay, awesome. This is great. This is awesome.
Okay, wait. Can somebody explain to me throwing Ember Lily under the bus?
Yeah, that's the one thing I don't get. I don't get the Ember Lily stuff. I don't understand that at all. Like that's not. I'm just not in that wheelhouse.
Yeah, I don't know. I know Ember and Slug got into a fight. I remember somebody coming up, I think Demented actually came up my channel and explained they got into a fight. Oh no, it was somebody else. Anyway, they got into a fight in the Discord and something. That's all I know. There was some kind of fight.
So, I guess the only real question I have for you, it's like, how did it come to this? Why did it come to this?
Lying is a hell of a drug.
Okay, lying is a hell of a drug. Doggo said Ember was in his Sinbin thing and he kicked her over Slug. Slug said he was able to access... Oh, okay. All right.
Were you like peer pressured into it? Or did you find a story and people watched? Like, what was it?
Yeah, it's just, it got views, you know? It got views. It was something that got views.
No, you didn't.
Yeah.
No, it didn't.
No, dude, you had like not even 20 people in your chats. That is not views. That did not give you views. You literally made all this up for nothing.
He's full of shit. Yeah, he's full of shit. It didn't get views. I don't know what he's talking about.
Ah, bro, no. Leah, what did you say? Slug is donezo and his own fault. Yes, and thank you for being a member for 2 months. All right. Oh wait, wrong button. Okay.
And it was also something that, and a lot of people felt betrayed, you know what I mean? And a lot of people genuinely were upset by this, and I made a lot of people look bad, and I genuinely apologize over that. And I know that fucking apology means nothing in everybody's eyes. That's all cool and all. But like, I just want to be honest with everybody now. Because I don't like how things are going. And it is a shitstorm that I created, yes. But it's just going too far in different aspects. Not against me, but like
There's a lot of other players involved now because of the stories.
And people are being harassed and whatnot over it, and it's just like, I don't like that.
I don't think anybody likes that.
Wait, people were getting harassed over Demented?
Yeah. I guess like there were people that were defending Demented and they were getting harassed.
Oh, shit. Rennie is right. Can people stop lying about dead family members for real? Yes. Yes. Thank you for being a member for 16 months, Rennie. Hell yeah.
Now, the other thing is my team, I do want to preface.
Give me a second.
I do want to preface for everyone watching this that I had gone out of my way to talk to the now recording team and Chris Snark on the story. However, I wasn't truthful about where I got my information from. The person I had named in those calls was not directly associated. He looked up one thing for my team. Everything outside of that was my own investigative journalistic team. We looked into everything. Called the clerk's office, registrar, compared notes, we compared birth certificates. The original video, Demented, that was going to come out with you was a bunch of recorded phone calls. And I still have those recorded phone calls, but I don't think I necessarily need to release them to the public. There are going to be some players out there who are going to want those phone calls. I just don't think it's necessary when I have this source in front of me telling me that, hey, it was all fake, and I don't think we need to drag this out any further. It needs to be.
I kind of agree with that.
Yeah.
I think you just need to come clean with everybody in the community. The only way to rebuild that trust in the community, it's going to take a while, actually. The community might not ever accept you back, which is going to suck for you if you truly care about the community.
Captain Poopers for 5. Demented lied and Slug died. Oh my god.
That's true.
But the other thing is, this all devolved into some chaotic mess. What made you want to come forward? Was it the amount of evidence and timelines that I had presented to you, or was it just pressure from everyone else around the community?
No, it was Slug with the doxing shit.
Now, you've never given him your full name, right?
He knows my name and my number. I never gave him, like, permission to go snooping around.
Okay,
Wait. I'm confused because Demented was on a stream and Slug said he had seen articles in background. Isn't that the stuff that he saw? Is Demented knew about that when he was on stream with him?
I don't know.
Yeah.
But I will say this. Will y'all stop giving people your fucking phone number? You have Instagram. You have Discord. You can message people on Twitter. Stop giving your fucking phone number to people. What is wrong with y'all? Stop it. Stop it now. I'm smacking. Listen, I'm going to be the mother. I'm slapping every single one of your hands who are giving people your phone number. Damn. Okay.
What about my family and whatnot?
Right.
I never gave him my address or any of that.
Okay.
But somehow he seems to know that. But he's a quote-unquote reformed doxer. Might I also add, I heard that he said that he didn't send me Salvo's docs.
Okay, wait a minute. Garrett Bobby. On a now members-only VOD, Slug stated he has seen Demented's court documents and criminal records.
I don't think he's like he said that on our member stream. I don't think he's telling the truth. I don't think he's telling the truth.
Yeah, I don't think so either, to be honest.
Which
we have the screenshots for that.
So if
we
that's
have
the case,
It
if that's the case, and Slug is lying, then apparently Demented admitted to lying for
Slug?
For Slug lying. Yeah.
It's lying inception.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Because I think Slug was lying to try and cover for Demented, and then when Slug realized he couldn't do that anymore because people were kind of catching on, He simply was just threw him under the bus. And then when Demented realized that he was being thrown under the bus, he threw Slug under the bus. And now they're all under the bus.
Damn, dude.
It proves otherwise.
I just want to say this, right? It shouldn't take a liar to cause a bunch of people in the community to reveal their true colors, right? Just to fucking reveal that, oh, people in this community can't be trusted, and not just me, but it's fucking insane, right? And
It was fucking insane that you lied about all that. No. Lord have mercy.
Yeah.
I hope somebody hid that motherfucker.
Yeah.
Okay, yes, they've been hidden. Good. Okay, thank you.
it's like, I knew I was lying, but a lot of people.
Yeah, no shit.
Dead baby for 2. My time to shine. Oh my god, no. That's all kind of fucked up. I'm sorry. Oh, Lord have mercy.
People around me, right? I saw a lot. There were a lot of people around me that were being genuine, right? But then there were also a lot of people around me that I was fucking baffled at. How the fuck is this a human being? How the fuck are they even in a YouTube community?
I mean, would that be fair for them to have the same feeling about you, though, considering everything that has been
Oh,
said
yeah.
and lied about?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so you're willing to see that side. Okay.
I'm willing to see that side. Like, I just like, I'm not fucking throwing this on anybody else. I'm not throwing this on Slug, but I just want to make this point. Slug, you claim that you are a reformed doxer. You are not.
Okay, Kia Cat makes a really good point. How is he on his high horse right now?
Yeah, that's my major criticism for this interview. Is it like it seems like it tries to like be like, yeah, but look at Slug. You know, I Demented lie, but look at Slug. And like, sure, yeah, criticize Slug, shit on Slug, call Slug a retard. Absolutely, do whatever, like say whatever you want about the guy. The point is, we know that he's a liar. Demented is the one who's being interviewed here, and he's the one who's supposed to be talking about his lies. So why does he keep like pointing to Slug and being like, yeah, well, what about this guy? Look over there, and he just runs away.
Nerdy John said he wants to be the good guy while trying to be the heel, as Teddy said to me. Huh.
You sent me Salvo's docs just because I asked you, and you knew I was in a heated moment.
Bro, you threatened to kill
That
him.
is not the actions of a reformed doxer.
But you will on record say that you asked for it, right?
Yes, on
Okay.
record, I asked for.
Then guess what okay, Demented, I understand Slug gave that to you, and Slug is completely kicked out of my community for it. But, dude, you asked for it. That makes you just as bad in my book. I'm sorry. Why do you want somebody's docs? Why? Why would you want that? No, that's bullshit.
For
Now, a lot of people are going to
personal
use
knowledge.
that. They're going to use that statement now with speculation to you being a bad person. You understand that?
Oh, I understand that. If there's one thing I've never lied about in this community, it's I am not a good person. That
Yeah,
I
pause.
have always said through and through, and always corrected
Pause.
people on any time they've ever called. Oh,
Xylie?
you're a good person. I'm like, no, I'm not.
Yes.
Hello?
Yes.
Oh, I wanted to add, Garrett Bobby said Demented only apologized to Ember when she didn't even deserve one. She's really making a fool of herself and does this shit to herself. Yeah, Garrett, what did Ember, like, what's the apology to Ember for? That's my question.
Yeah, do you know the reason for the apology? Or does anyone know the reason for the apology?
Yeah, like, what did he do to Ember? Besides, like, the podcast, like, she leaving the podcast and stuff like that.
Thank you for joining the Just Saying Squad, Kia Cat. Appreciate it.
Just saying.
Shut up. If you dock someone, you're obviously asking for a fucking ban. Plain and simple, yes.
Demented threw her under the bus for Slug and made her look bad or something. Who cares? Okay, like, why is that? That's irrelevant? What does that have to do with Ghosty? What does that have to do with Demented lying? I don't get that at all.
All anybody has is that Slug and Ember were fighting, basically.
Yeah. Slug and Ember were fighting, and Demented basically got rid of Ember because Ember was annoying him, and then and then I guess this moves on to, I don't know. I think.
Wait a minute. This is the second one that she's been on where there's a dead family member.
Yeah, I pointed that out in our recording. Don't do a podcast with Ember Lily if you're lying about a dead relative. All right,
because it will be found out. It will be found out if she's on that podcast.
Yeah, just a heads up.
Not.
How are you going to handle the fallout now?
The fallout?
What are you doing moving forward?
Taking all accountability and everything on me. I don't want anybody who defended me to be harassed. It wasn't their fault. And I don't want anybody harassing Badwick, Alpha Russ, Assistant Sailor, or Flatley. I don't want anybody harassing them. I don't care if I'm accepted back in the community, right? People, they have accepted way worse.
All right. I'm being told by a source that Ember Lily has shit on Demented, and he apologized because of that.
Oh.
Again, I'm being told by a top secret source about this.
Oh. We love top secret sources.
Yeah.
I love them.
I bet you do. I bet you'd love this source.
Passion for 5. I'm a bit confused. Can someone give me a quick summary? Only if you want to. Yes.
Go back to the beginning of the stream.
Yeah. Oh, well, I was just going to give them a quick summary. Demented lied about everything. Boom. Okay.
Sorry, Passion. I was
back into the community.
I'd argue the community is, some members have done way worse. I mean, all you did was essentially tell tall tales, and you hurt social relationships online, threw some friends under the bus with these fake stories. However, I'd argue there are some community members who've done way worse. I mean, this is me playing devil's advocate for you right now. I'm supposed to be almost like persecuting you with the interview.
I'm not going out of my way to fucking dox
way
people
worse.
And shit. I'm not going out of my way to dox people and.
But you asked for a dox, and I don't listen. Teddy for 5. Dead moms, dead babies. This community has everything. It seems like it, doesn't it? Here's my thing. You still asked for that dox. And you knew to ask Slug for that dox. I don't give a fuck who the dox is on. I don't care how much I can't stand them or how much I like them. A dox is a dox. You know, that's no. That's not good. That's not good at all.
Yeah, it's like not the way to go.
Yeah, definitely.
The other question,
especially when you're not even involved in something like that.
Yeah,
it's like Slug was not even involved. He didn't have to be involved. He didn't have to put himself in that situation. Like, he could have just backed off and just, like, blocked Demented.
Okay. Exactly. But here's the thing. Demented wants to, and again, rightfully so, Slug gave him the dox. But Demented was like, I thought he was reformed doxer, this, that, and the other. Hey, if you know somebody who used to be addicted to crack, are you going to hand them crack?
Yeah.
So, so if you know that Slug is a quote-unquote reformed doxer, then why'd you go to Slug for the dox?
What? Like, I don't know.
It's stupid.
Like, it's all retarded.
Stupid.
It's all retarded.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It is the R slur to the max.
I too, because some of these people, like Zana, I think Maggot Edits, Bad Dog.
Who the hell is that?
There's a lot more characters.
Who the hell is?
Bro, there's a whole community we don't, and within our community that we just don't know about. Like,
yeah, because I'm like, I know Maggot, but who is Zana and Bad
Now
Dog?
Recording used to be on the bottom, right? And we were very small, and we'd hang out with all the like Spurgs and stuff, and that would be us. Now we've kind of grew a bit, and Sinbin's kind of like in where we were. So they're hanging out with all those people, and there's like new people coming in, and weird people, and chill people, and cool people, and it's just, it's an ecosystem of interesting folks that I know nothing about.
Okay, great. Garrett Bobby, who is practically our third co-host right now because he's given us all the information. It's Slug and Demented's community. Okay, thank you.
Online. Do you plan on individually apologizing to all these people that came to bat for you?
Oh yes.
Okay. That personally, I think it was fucked up, but at the same time, I always had it in the.
I think Demented needs to apologize to everyone. He's wrong, except for Maggot Edits. Fuck Maggot Edits. Fuck you, Maggot. You don't deserve an apology, Maggot. Go fuck yourself.
Okay, first of all, you're not going to talk to Bunny's Maggot Edits like that. That is Bunny's wife, okay?
Bunny's
and
Maggot.
Bunny is my co-host, and that is her wife, and you will not talk to her that way. She is a protected class on this community, okay?
Women will flirt with each other and be like, "Oh, your tits are so nice. Oh, let's touch boobs," and then like hate each other like 3 months later. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay, that's true love between those two. I had them both on last night. That is true love, okay? Second of all, she's got a role in here, so all she has to do is go into waiting so she can come up here to cuss your ass out. You do
that would be
right?
that would be a distraction. We are watching a stream right now. We are watching a video. We are doing work here, Xylie.
Okay, we're doing work. Okay.
We need no distractions like that.
Okay. All right, fine.
The back of my head that it wasn't real. You know what I'm saying? But
it was all for entertainment.
And for Badwick's sake, me and him were on the same page. It didn't really concern us, and it wasn't really hurting us. But we both kind of always knew. But the minute me and him decided to pull out of the Sinbin, the minute I decided to get an actual team together, was when people started asking us questions. And it was the Milltown's Best stream that put that stamp on okay, then we're running with this. What can we get? And everything in my research on my team that we've done has been 100% legal, 100% out there public information. It's just calling the county clerk's office of the state of Louisiana. Yeah. Generalizations and questions. The photo that you presented, I actually emailed, but I emailed a representative from the county clerk's office from the county that you're from, outside of the city of.
So autistic.
You want me to put that?
This is crazy, dude.
It's so autistic.
This is crazy. And okay. P-Paul came up here and gave me a little bit of rundown on my members stream, and he's going to be talking about it tomorrow morning. Apparently people are was it P-Paul that said it, or was it on Twitter? I saw something somewhere where people are arguing on who came up with this first, who came up with the facts first.
Yeah, I don't know. Like there's a lot of like scrambling to be like, oh, I was the first. No, I was the first. Or that's what I've heard. Yeah.
Right. Okay.
But like, can you imagine? Like everyone was like, now recording should cover this, do the research. You imagine? I'm like, all right, Beavers, get on the phone with the Louisiana clerk's office, okay, the state office. Go compare those fucking birth certificates, homie.
Oh my God.
On a record outside the city of
Hey Mitch.
New Orleans.
Hey Mitch, I need you to dissect the baby's photo and give us conclusive evidence that it is from the age from the early 2000s. Get on it, Mitch.
Nintendo Mail says, I know he docks people back then, but this is just bad on all fronts. This whole damn thing is bad.
Yeah. The thing was
they had confirmed that your birth certificate.
Nintendo Mail, who are you talking about? You got to be talking about Slug.
Yeah. The thing about Slug, right, was the community would do this thing where it's just like, oh, it's just Slug. He's a little guy. He's changed. And then like Slug will just go and be like, I hope you get a bullet in your head or some shit like that. And they're like, oh, well, and then it's just the same thing over and over again.
I'm going to be kind of honest. Slug used to listen, I'm not mad that Slug's going to get banned when he comes into my chat. I'm not mad at all, and this is the reason why. He would try to not have my chat not pay attention to what I'm talking about. He's always talking about some off-the-wall shit in my chat. Drives me insane. So I'm not mad. And yes, Nintendo Mail was talking about Slug.
the one that you presented, it was real, but only real prior to 2006. I made a public statement about that on Twitter. Now, did me stating that on Twitter have any effect on you wanting to come forward, or was it just purely the
no.
doxing?
Purely just seeing the impact on what it did to people who defended me and whatnot. Like, I genuinely felt seriously bad about it. And I do want to say this, right? I genuinely fucked up.
You think?
Right.
You think?
I want to move forward, right? But that's only possible if I keep it a 10-buck titty fuck with everybody.
How are you going to get the community to trust you after this? Because if I was somebody like
There is no getting them to
anybody
trust me.
else in the community, and you told me, hey guys, I'm going live Thursday, and then this happened at the grocery store, or some story, all your credibility is out the window now for any story that you cover in the future with the name Sinbin or any name after that. How are you going to deal with that lack of credibility, I should say?
It's fine with me. And I don't plan on redoing the Sinbin. I plan on giving it to you and Bad Dog, actually. Really do.
You know, can I say that's such a shame because I did like the name Sinbin. I actually like the name. The name's kind of catchy.
I never really watched the show, so I'm like, I just every time I would tune in, it'd be like 15 people on, you know. So
yeah, it would be. It honestly, the Sinbin was a clusterfuck. It really was a clusterfuck.
Do owe a lot of people an apology, and I want to say I'm really fucking sorry.
Well, I don't know what more you could say. I mean, you've admitted to everything being a lie. You feel sorry and bad about that. The road ahead in the community, you're probably never going to recover those relationships with people.
No.
You might slowly start to work it back, but essentially what you did here, jokes aside, is it was a Ghosty 2 scenario, but instead of just lying about your mom, you made a whole life. But like the way you would frame stories and talk about them, I kind of knew that it was already.
I'm gonna be honest. I think Ghosty did the same damn thing.
yeah. See, in my opinion, the Demented's lie is worse, but Ghosty's worse to me because it's out. Yeah, Bad Pitt. Yeah, my dick is big, and I'm gonna play a soundbite right now. Okay. Yeah.
The fucking sound bites. Honestly, the fucking sound bites alone from Ghosty were the worst. That was the worst shit. I hated him and his goddamn sound bites. I fucking hated it.
Bullshit. But again, I had my own investigative team going through it. I really love, journalistic type stuff, but this.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I'm slacking because I don't have a journalistic investigative team. I'm just saying. I feel like I'm slacking because I don't have an investigative journalistic team.
What he means is like my fellow autistic people that I've recruited. That's what he means. Hello,
Right?
my fellow autists. Can you compare and contrast this birth certificate for me?
True.
We are going on a mission, a very important mission, to find out whether Why So Demented actually has a dead baby or not.
Oh my god, this is crazy, dude.
Community
Yeah,
hates
you've got a real talent
hates
for it,
investigative journalism, bro. They hate it. For some reason, they just don't like it. I can understand why, because there's a ton of doxers. Stories always get convoluted. There's no credible sources. But this one is the first time that I've actually been inside. I genuinely formed friendships with you guys and everyone else in the Sinbin. And it was very hard to be impartial because I wanted to go up to bat for you every single time. But these were going up to bat for stories that I myself believed to be fake in my own heart, but I didn't want to call you out.
That's why I wanted.
Wait, Nintendo Mail. It's okay not to choose a side. What do you mean not to choose a side? I think it's bad. I'm banning Slug from my community. What do you mean I'm not choosing a side? I think I've chosen a side. Just saying. I believe I have chosen a side here.
By the way, you You shouldn't lie only for the pure fact of the autists will get you, bro. Just to like tell the truth, it's not worth it. They're coming for you. The autists of the corn.
The autists of the corn. I hate you. I got that reference.
I'm gonna come to you before,
Oh, okay, Nintendo Mail. I was like, what?
like you ever defended me and whatnot.
It's all good.
That's why I came out to you. Like I want to complain because I don't want any more people defending me. I don't want any more people putting themselves in a line of fire and getting harassed over it. Like I've already been doxxed over all this. I don't want other people getting doxxed over defending me.
I think it's childish to dox somebody.
And look, you've done this whole process legally, and like a lot of other people in this community haven't. You know what I mean? And that shows a lot about the community in general.
Shows
And
the content of people's characters.
This is Rich coming from me. I just want to say this, right? Slug, you lie to people, and I lie to people, but fuck, man.
I mean, I do want to go on record to state me and Ember and Bad Dog. Everyone in the Sinbin pretty much has told you that. Everyone in the community has told you that.
Everybody has told me.
Then there are
what
people
Slug is.
online who went up to bat for Slug as well, who took his word for gold. And I would like to see them too. But
Yeah.
a few of them
Flatley.
have
I know
reached
you're
out to
talking
me
about
and
now
said,
recording. You backpedaled on that one, didn't you, buddy?
Oh, I saw that.
Yeah.
Dude.
Not the guy who has been talking how shitty of a person Slug has been since 2020. Not the guy who's witnessed Slug do fucking shitty things since 2020. There's a whole fucking encyclopedia on what Slug has done. Yes, he's called in a now recording because he's a spurg, he's a retard, and he does dumb things, and he gets into funny blood sports. Yes, we had him on now recording to tell his side of the story, and you know what we did? We did the same thing we've done to him so many times. He would go on a stage, he would go on a podcast, we'd ask him the same questions, he gives us the same dumb answers, and that's public proof of how, dumb Slug can be in these situations. So, like, to put me in this situation where I platform Slug, the doxer and the guy who's lying about everybody, bro. You had Slug on a Rizzoff. You had him. You were joking around with him. You were in VCs with him. You were talking about how like you knew stuff, like you knew personal stories about the guy. You guys were having bonding moments, man. I didn't do that with Slug. He just came on to call in.
He's come on here to call in. He's come on here. He's come on P-Fall. I mean, what the fuck? I mean, I don't understand how it was just you, he said.
And the funniest part, Flatley goes on Slug's stream today and backpedals and talks to him.
Oh.
So, like, what?
Wait,
like,
wait. So after talking shit about you, he went on Slug's channel?
Yeah.
Oh.
And look, you can make the argument that D-Max and Mitch were kind of buddying up to Slug or being friendly with Slug. They didn't know any better. They're like, sometimes you're in this community, right? You're doing streams and these people pop up all the time because they're around everybody else. And everyone's going around being like, they've changed, they're good. Ember Lily was doing that. Look what happened to Ember Lily and Slug. All I'm saying is that this that doesn't mean we're fucking platform. We think he's a great fucking guy who should be vindicated.
No.
And in fairness to Flatley, I'm sorry, Xylie, just one more thing.
Yeah,
in fairness to Flatley, he did say like, my bad, I didn't know. So all right, in fairness to you on that, fair enough. But at the same time, like, bro, like I kind of just felt like you were like, a little out of pocket, but whatever. It is what it is.
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
I mean, like you said, it is what it is. I mean, he knows now. That's all that matters. He just probably was a little hot on the take. And you know what? It's not like anybody's ever been too hot on a take. All right.
I'll say this one thing about Hugin. God forbid, I can't believe it.
Oh God, are you okay?
At least when he criticizes now recording, he criticizes the individuals. Now, sometimes he lies and sometimes he says gay shit, yada, yada, yada. But at least he says, well, D-Max is dumb for this reason and this reason. Beavers, well, he doesn't say anything bad about Beavers. Mitch is dumb for this reason, this reason. Matt Pitt's dumb for this reason, this reason. He doesn't categorize all of us as one. And I appreciate that, at least.
Wow. Damn. You okay, bud? You all right?
No. I'm going to get something to drink. I'll be right back.
All right, no problem. Wait, can I play this while you're gone? Okay, we'll just hold on till the end. He sucks Beaver's toes, to be honest. Oh my god. Ew. Let's not be doing that. Let's not be doing that. Alright. Yeah. Honestly, I think D-Max only gave Slug the benefit of the doubt because of me. I'll take the L on that one. You know what? Listen, Maggot, there is absolutely nothing wrong with taking the L. You know what? As long as you recognize that it's an L, take the L. It's no big deal. Mr. Sin, Xylie, I couldn't fix it. You know, Sin, you did try to fix him. You did. You really, really did, Sin. You were actually one of the first people in this community to try to fix him. Well, this time around. There's been many times with Slug. But, Sin, you were one of the first people to actually try to fix him, to be honest. And there's nothing wrong with that, because instinctively, we think of, like, okay, we know on a personal level, we fuck up. We do bad things, you know? And nobody's perfect on this earth. And if you try to act like you're perfect, you're full of fucking shit. But, you see that, and you're like, you know what? Maybe I'm going to give this person a chance. And there's nothing wrong with that. Matt Pitt has never done anything bad. He once made Pizzle cry. That means he's always right. God bless Matt Pitt. Okay, to say Matt Pitt has never done wrong, I could sit here and tell you, you are wrong, Teddy. Okay? Yes, Valid Creations. Welcome to the chat. Okay, Mike Lopez, that is a good point. A person who chooses the name Slug, though? Mike, I'm going to tell you what. That right there is the reason why you are one of the few I never blocked. That right there is one of the reasons why you are one of the few I never blocked. Matt Pitt has done no wrong. That's a damn lie.
What the fuck?
Well, nothing. Are you ready to finish this video?
Wait, what's going on?
Nothing.
What?
Nothing's going on. I was
Okay.
just talking to chat, and, you know, you ready to finish video?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
I feel like you're talking shit.
No! What? Matthew! Would I talk shit about you?
You're doing the gaslighter voice.
I know I am. I know. You caught me. No, Teddy's in chat saying, Matt Pitt does no wrong. I'm like, shit, I can count on my both hands on shit you've done wrong. Shit.
Yeah. The only thing I do wrong is walk.
I hate you. Okay, let's finish this.
Feel comfortable talking about it, but hey, that's all I can do is ask. Well, I mean, everything's out there. So once again, you lied about the baby, correct?
Yes.
Jail, prison, and juvie, correct?
Yes.
You were never in a gang.
No, I was never in a gang.
Never did any sort of drugs. Never were addicted to drugs.
No.
I mean, there's nothing else left for us to say. The rebuild process is going to be insane for you. I appreciate your honesty, Demented. I got no further questions for you. We could do a follow-up interview with community questions in the comment section. But thank you, Demented, for being here and being honest. I mean, I will give you the benefit of that. It takes a lot of courage to do what you just did, to come clean. I think you were going to come clean anyway.
Okay, wait a minute. Is it courage, though, when you're being pressured like that?
No.
Courage would be if before any of this happened, right? Zach B, thank you. Xylie's gaslighter voice. Yes, I have a gaslighter voice. Courage would be before any of this happened. Small PP, thank you for the 5 gifted. I appreciate it.
Small PP now recording.
Stop it. You know how rude that is. Anyway, courage would be if he would have like went on Sinbin, all right, before any of this would have happened, and said, look, guys, I want to tell you the truth. This is a lie. This is a lie. This is a lie. This is a lie. I want to come clean. I want to start. Before anybody said anything to him, that would be courage. Not in this situation. This is not courage.
Mm-hmm.
He's already
like,
flamed.
This is kind of like a spoiled kid who like drives his car into somebody's house and then runs away and then fesses up, and his parents are like, "Well, it took a lot of guts to fess up. I love you, son." You know? Yeah.
All right, a couple more seconds.
Because you already started running and doubling down and then backtracking and all this other kind of stuff. But you came forward and came clean when we asked you to.
Tacos in the chat for Small PP, everybody. He likes tacos. Tacos in the chat for giving up the 5 memberships.
I mean, it took a little work to get it out of you once we set up the timeline and showed you all the evidence. But this is commendable in my eyes. People have done a lot worse, so don't feel too bad about it. It's just going to suck online for you. You are that Spurg that we talk about all the time now. The crazy Spurgs. You fit the definition to the bill.
The Demented one.
Alright, bro. Thank you. That's all I got for now.
Alright. There we go. Woo! That's some crazy shit, bro.
Yeah.
That is some crazy shit right there. God damn. Like, why? I just don't understand people who lie about that stuff. That's some bad juju, man.
It's like, I think it's just mental illness. I don't know.
It's something. The dead baby gave us $2 more. You came clean when I told you to. The bravery. True.
Like, you can tell from the DMs with Slug that he's a very volatile person who can't control his anger, and he's probably got a lot of issues.
Yeah.
Just and I just, when you go on the internet, sometimes when we were younger, or when I was younger, and you were in your 20s, the internet was a way to like escape. So people would go online in chat rooms and pretend to be somebody else. They would lie. They would lie about their life. They would lie about what they do. They try to manipulate their life to look as great as possible within the lens of a chat room,
Right.
And that kind of continued throughout the history of the internet. But the problem is, like, now we're way more linked in. We're having Discord calls, we're having interactions.
Right.
People want to like have some semblance of who you actually are. Not everything, but some semblance. And then you're doing this thing where you're telling these dark, brooding Batman stories, and you're having these conversations with friends who treat you like friends, and it's like the veil of honesty is not there. It's just people feel manipulated.
Yeah. I don't know, man. That's bad. I don't know how else to put it. That's fucking bad, yo. Like, why? Y'all are ridiculous. The fuck?
Yeah, I think I told this story on a Now Recording Members stream, but it's another chat room story. I got in contact with who I thought was like Kane and Triple H and Jeff Hardy, but they were just like random dudes on the internet, and I thought I was talking to like Edge, or not Edge, but Jeff Hardy.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so people you'd run into those situations a lot because it was the internet. But when you're putting your face on camera and you're telling all these stories, you have a stream, and it's not a good idea.
True. K-Huck for $4.99. Let's hope and pray no more fake dead family members for 2023. How about, and no more fake deaths. Like, just stop, y'all. Stop it. Listen, if y'all have not learned from Ghosty, it is not the cool thing to do to lie about fucking family members being dead. It's not cool. It's not going to get you clout. Like, what the fuck? Okay, have some fun, guys. Dead baby out. Thank you, dead baby. Thank you for the 2. I appreciate it. No, Chris, we don't want people to keep doing it. Do you want to take callers?
Sure. Sure.
All right. Pull people in. I'm gonna, or whatever. I'm put the link in there. I gotta run to get me a drink. Okay.
All right, cool. I'm going to be silent this whole time and not say anything.
No, don't do that, Matthew.
All right, okay, I'll
Be
fine.
a
I'll
good
talk the whole time.
Be a good co-host. All right.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, I'll say all the words.
I swear to God, I will
What?
kill you. I will kill you.
What? Xylie, go to the bathroom. Everything's gonna be okay.
All right.
All right, bye. Nah. I'm gonna be doing this the whole time. Nah. Ka. What's another one? No, the N-word spawner. Nah. Okay, I'll pull people in. I'll stop. She's taking too long to pee. All right, don't tell chat. Don't say anything. By the way, don't say anything. All right. I'll. Fuck. I can't pull people in. What? Oh, I can. Stefan Corbino, you're on the line. What's going on, man?
Doing.
What's up?
So, there's a small detail that kind of eluded me real quick. Did Slug really provided doxes to Demented?
So, there is a Twitter account with allegedly Salvo's docs, right? That's been going that's been around for a while. People have tried to report it. So what Slug did was screenshot that Twitter account and sent it to Demented after Demented had just said, "I want to kill him," yada yada yada.
Awesome, because I don't know if it was I think it was this week, but I'm not sure if it was on Coffee with Peepaw or the other show of people, Clear as Mud. I don't know on which show it was, but I do remember that Peepaw was talking about Slug, and Slug was also saying that, he's not going to dox anymore and stuff like that. So did he just throw a blatant lie just like that in the face of Peepaw, just like that?
Yeah, no, that's what Slug does.
Yes, that's what Slug does.
I know. I am absolutely not surprised. I try to keep that guy at an arm's length, and like I told Max on
You should
Twitter,
keep that guy at a ghosty dick's length, if you know what I mean.
Matt, did you say the N-word?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. I was told by an anonymous source in chat that you said the N-word.
No, he was about to sneeze. That's it.
Because if you said the N-word, I can't put this.
I didn't say the N-word.
Okay.
But people was just saying that he's giving Slug one last chance and stuff like that. I'm not sure if it was on Clear as Mud or I think it was on Clear as Mud. But I remember I was playing something while working and listening to catching up on past podcasts. So I'm guessing fucking Slug did what Slug does.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much.
Oh. Awesome. I knew not to trust this guy, and I think that everyone knew not to trust this guy and not to give him another chance, but okay. It sucks for people. I mean, he's trying to see the good in people, and I guess that's what happens when you try to see the good in people on the internet.
True.
I got you.
Anything else, Stefan? We got 3 other people.
No, that's it. You can kick me out.
Well, you can leave. I don't have to kick you.
Well, I'm on my cell phone.
Oh, okay. I'll disconnect you. No problem.
Yep. Thank you.
Bye.
Have a nice night.
Okay. Of course, Matt fucking deafens. I don't know who was first. I think Nerdy John was first. All right, let's move Nerdy John and on air. Nerdy John, you are on the air with Matt deafened. What's up?
Hey, what's up? By the way, I forgot to mention, guys, my totally real second cousin just died.
Oh, yeah.
Damn, sorry to hear about that, bro.
Good one.
Yeah, they died in a shootout with the cartel. too. It was crazy.
Good one.
But I love how basically the Flatley interview was basically like just like a soft PR move for Demented. So you did you're a good guy, Demented.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on, I gotta look at something real quick.
and and if I forget if it was Matt or you, Xylie, who mentioned it, but what exactly was he doing on? What was exactly Flatley doing on Slug Stream? Was he discussing the Demented situation, or was it just for laughs?
Wait, say that again?
What?
Didn't I forget? Didn't one of you guys mention that Flatley was on Slug's stream today after he tried calling out Matt and now recording for having Slug on?
I think he was on there after. I think he might have straightened it out with Matt. I don't know. Was it before or after he straightened it out with you, Matt?
Straighten what out? What's going on?
He asked, when did Flatley go on there? Before or after he straightened it out with you on Twitter?
After.
Okay, well there you go.
Okay, yeah, because like if he's like trying to confront Slug about the Demented situation, then it would be kind of like it would be kind of more non-hypocritical.
Yeah, I guess so.
Mm-hmm.
But it was like I was watching the video earlier and I just found it hilarious like how much he emphasized my investigative journalism on someone who faked their baby dying.
Well, I mean, if he did the investigation, I mean, you know, it is what it is. Anything else, Nerdy John?
No.
All right, buddy. Well, you have a good
stream,
day.
though.
Okay, who do you want? Skeletox, Leah, or Purple Heart? Because I don't know who was first.
Pick one. I don't know.
Okay, let's do Purple Heart. Hello. Purple Heart, unmute yourself.
Yeah, sorry. I hope all of you can hear me okay.
Yep.
Perfect. To be honest, I'm kind of confused with this situation because when I immediately walked in, it's like, oh, well, Dimension's lied. I'm like, I kind of knew that part, but what about the Slug part? And he doxed. I'm like, what? He doxed? Like, come on. Again?
Passion, thank you for the 5. I feel sorry for Demented because he must be so desperate for attention to make up such extreme lies. Great stream, by the way, Xylie. Thank you, Passion. I appreciate the 5. Yeah, Slug did his thing and Demented did his. Fake Ghosty for 2. I'm just mad he stole my bit. Oh my god. Jesus Lord.
God damn.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
It's bad on all fronts.
I agree.
Like, I get it. I get it. But
I'll be right back.
I'm gonna be honest.
Yep.
I'm friendly with Slug. I'm gonna be honest with that. But after hearing this, I don't know anymore because right now I just feel like screaming on my head. Like, I just want to scream into the abyss.
Yeah. Anything else you want to talk about?
I'll be honest. When it comes to things like this, if you're doing it recently and it's like a crime, then yes, there are problems. But this is just, I'm just gonna say, Slug, what you're doing or what you did was wrong. And not only that, it kind of, this is just, I'm wordless. I'm absolutely wordless.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that happens. But let me I got like 5 people now ahead of you. Let me get other people in here. Okay?
All right. I'm probably gonna go rest.
All right,
Or
go
probably-
rest. Do your thing.
Yeah, because right now I feel like screaming into the abyss, and I'm probably gonna do that. So.
Okay. Well, have fun.
See ya. And meanwhile, I'm having an existential crisis. Bye.
Bye. Oh dear Jesus. Okay.
All right, I got something funny that just happened.
Okay.
All right, so let me see if I'm gonna, I'm gonna try and find the tweet because the account has me blocked. So Ghosty apparently offered to pay me $500 to come back into the community, right?
Oh, is that what they're talking about in the chat? They were saying something
Yeah.
about $500. Okay.
Yeah. So give me a second here. I gotta find the actual tweet because this account has me blocked.
Okay,
But-
let me pull somebody in until that happens, okay?
All right.
Leah, what's up?
Hi. Okay, so I like how like fucking Slug is like saying, "Oh, well, the Salvo dox wasn't a real dox because Salvo lives in Texas." Like Slug is lying, straight up lying right there. He knew for a fact that Salvo lives in Ohio because he had his drama with Salvo on doxing last year. And now he's like, "Oh no, he lives in Texas now." It's like, no, it's like you're lying. Like, just be honest. You passed around the docs. Let's not lie. And then on top of it, he wants to sit there at the end of his stream and accuse me of doxing Demented without any proof whatsoever. So it's like, what the hell, Slug?
Matt, that tweet has been deleted.
Oh, did they delete it?
Yep.
Okay, hold on. I got a screenshot.
All right.
You fucking tricky motherfucker. Holy shit. Dude, I was kind of freaking out because I was so confused. All right, so Liana is being a real fucking see you next Tuesday trying to get Ghosty to give me $500. Well, I don't want his fucking money. All right. And if he donates it to Tommy, Tommy's not going to give it to me anyways. So if you donate to $500 to Tommy, he's just going to take it. All right. So some person decided real quickly to make a fake account of me and put their fucking email on there to try and trick Ghosty to giving him $500.
Oh my god. Okay, hold on. First off, Passion, thank you for upgrading to Just Saying Crew and
Liana W.
What the hell? Actually, hold on. Let me make this bigger. Hold on. 1 second. Tab.
The account fucking is gone.
Oh my god. I can't make it bigger.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So I've never doxed anyone, and I've never wanted to dox anyone. I'm
Really?
not like Slug.
LeanLeo@outlook.com. What the hell? Bookmarking for when I can donate to your leg, buddy. Why is this in your euros? Oh my god.
Bro, they're literally changing the @ as they're continuing.
I wish.
Holy shit.
I wish they listed the email as jeffhardy@outlook.com.
Bro, whoever did that, fucking W, man. I wish. Listen, I would have played along and been like, thanks, Ghosty, but I just couldn't do it because like that's just fucked up.
That's fucked up.
I ain't got that in me, but hey, man, you were close. If he had that $500 on him, that would have been in your pocket. But holy shit.
Oh, press control. Oh, I didn't know that, Eva. You know me. I'm a boomer when it comes to this. Yeah, that's crazy shit. Very crazy shit.
Liana W. She
Liana
started it.
W. It was me, Austin. It was me all along. Oh my god. All right. Oh, anything else, Miss Liana? I mean, Miss Leah. Sorry, Liana threw me off.
It's okay. You can call me Liana. I'll be complimented. Sen was like the only person in Slug's stream today that was talking sense. So, hats off to Sen. And it's so weird that like Flatley is sitting here trying to like flex on his investigative journalism with this whole story. Like if the whole credit thing is like a little bit dumb and stupid in the first place, but if we're gonna give credit to anyone, it would be Milltown's Best and Valid Creations because they had the evidence or they got the ball rolling on this. But they don't even care anyways. They just want stuff like this covered. They just want it covered. So for people to say, "Oh my God, I was the first to cover this story," you're dumb. You are dumb. Okay, bye.
Bye, Leah. Thank you. All right, let's get Skelly in here, and then we're gonna get Sen in here. All right, on air. What's up, Skelly?
Alright. Shit. Fuck. Where do I begin? Jesus fucking Christ.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. I thought I cut out. Alright, so I'm probably the closest to Demented, at least in terms of out of all the callers, maybe given Ant might be closer, but a lot in private. I was in a lot of private calls with Demented. Me, 8030, Grimm's List, a couple other people, and I kid you not, when he had his whole thing with fucking Abby and Ghosty, he would bring up his dead son and much later on the dead wife, because the dead wife was a story arc added back in April, and because of that, he then got baptized, and then he forgave Abby because of that. And then I guess I don't know. It seemed that he was trying to do some stupid story arc when he came into this community. But I guess it was cut short. But yeah, there was a lot of unhinged moments of Demented just like going in rage-filled rants against Ghosty and Abby. Just out of nowhere, like we'd be sitting one moment talking about, community drama or any of that, and then Demented would just out of nowhere bring that stuff in, screaming at the top of his lungs, going on rants. And Grimslist, who I think he has his own server, Abby was in there. He would constantly just like yell at him to ban her, to remove her, and he would have like and from what I remember, he would have like hour-long Discord calls with Grim privately trying to convince him, at least from what I know. And yeah, I don't know, I found it odd that he would always say, "Oh, never forgive her, everyone in this community should disassociate with her, she's an evil person," and then the flip of a switch, she does one nice thing to him, everything's forgotten. So I don't know, I feel like he tried to use his supposed dead son against Ghosty and Abby to, I guess, ruin their reputation, but I don't know, I feel bad. Well, actually, no, I don't really feel bad for that lunatic, but she's I guess mourning or whatever, or trying to cope with losing Demented and accepting the fact that he tried to ruin her.
He tried to ruin Abby?
Yeah, I guess even more.
Oh, I didn't know he tried to ruin Abby.
Yeah, no, he what are you talking about, the screenshot?
He was Grim had set up a private call with Demented and Abby, and it's already public. Because they went back and forth a bit, and Demented's whole beef against Abby was the fact that Abby knew about Ghosty, but didn't tell Demented, and Demented got mad at her and said that you disrespected me, and you try to compare your trauma to mine. I literally lost my dead son. He died right in my hands, which I should have picked up on that, because supposedly his son was strangled, not died in his arms. So, but yeah, and because of that call, the call did happen, but because of his supposed tragic backstory, he tried to use that against Abby, and I don't know if he told Mitch. I remember him telling
Mine
Grim,
either,
like,
Eva. My eyes can't stop either, to be honest. Yeah, he told Mitch.
I don't know if he did, but I remember him telling Grim, because they joined me and 8030's call right after. He's like, "Send everything to Mitch. He has to know what Abby has done. She disrespected my son and my family and my grandfather. She doesn't need to be in this community," and all this and that. And I mean, look who's still around now.
True.
So, but yeah, and there was other moments though where he would get into rate, and this is more recent, where he would just start like threatening people like in Discords. Mainly Matt Pitt, Spaceman, right? You remember him?
Yeah.
So Spaceman has a tendency of getting into arguments with us. Sometimes he does it. I don't know why he does this, but he's on Discord, well, he's at a party or at a bar, and sometimes either his brother or his fucking friend gets in there and starts chatting shit. There was one incident where Demented just started, just started going off on Spaceman's brother, and they both just started sending each other's death threats. And then Demented was about to give his address to him. He was like, pull up, give me your address. And this would happen frequent with Demented, where either go off on Spaceman or someone from Spaceman, and some of his head mods or people close to Demented would have to tard wrangle him, put him in a private VC where nobody could talk to him, and just talk him down. So the guy is he's a bit unhinged. To say the least.
Yeah, no, I could see that early on, man. There was this one point, and he would always take what everyone says, Slug would tell him like shit about Steve to leave, and then he'd go on a stream with Hugin, and he'd say something like, "Well, Hugin, why can't you tell me about Steve to leave? Didn't Steve to leave? What did he say? He's like, he broke into a high school to rape underage women." Like, and that's just Slug being Slug saying horrible things about Steve. But Demented took that as like truth. It was fucking crazy. It was insane to watch.
I think the biggest example was you remember Luna Parks? Remember that guy?
Yeah.
There was three group of kids that had went into Demented's Discord, and they had showed him supposed evidence that Luna Parks was a pedophile and that he was sexting a minor. And the thing is, the guy was really sketchy. His name was Andy. He was a couple of Demented's early streams, but the guy was a swatter. Like, the guy knew how to get, like, he was like Slug, but probably worse. And he was like 17 or 18. He was a young kid, and he was a swatter. He would grab your IP either from Discord or fucking Xbox, but he was a very shady guy. And this guy is telling.
All right, don't care.
Thank you so much. Let's bring in Sin.
Yeah, but he always goes dark, bro. He always goes into like these dark fucking stories. Like, I don't want to hear about this.
I don't either. What's up, Sin?
Oh, hey. Yeah, so let me just pause your stream here. Yeah, so it's like very crazy stuff, but like really, really quick incoming. I didn't expect to find this, but this is actually this is for Matt, and it has to do with like everything that kind of happened today. So I'll just send it over to you.
Okay.
And you can see what it is. It has to do with what? I don't know. It's weird. It's like everybody wants to pick on Now Recording for some reason. I guess that's like the trend. And like, well, here you go. You see that?
Yeah. Yeah.
There's that, and here are the people like that like this. So there you go. I just the Now Recording hate train continues, but I'm really sad about the Slug shit.
Sam, like, you were one of the first ones to give him an opportunity this time around.
Like, he didn't need to do it, Xylie. Like, if you okay, so like, did you read the combo and shit? Like the entire combo between him and Demented, where like
I haven't read the whole thing. No.
So the whole thing is really stupid because it's essentially. Okay, so it's Demented saying he's gonna do something like malicious, and then Slug assists with it. Basically, he says enjoy, and then after that, he goes on to do this weird speech about how, but remember, you're better than this, and you've had improvement and growth, and blah blah blah. But it's like, that's great and all, but you could have done all that without giving out the docs, without giving out the Twitter account thing. Mm-hmm. So like that whole speech that he did, that's great and all, but like it means nothing since he already did something that just like, it just invalidates everything that comes after. So it's just, even if Slug at the very end said like his defense was like, oh well, I still told him that I was going to call the police on him if he tried anything. So I'm like, so then what's the point of even giving it to him? So it's like, what's the point then? It makes no fucking sense.
It's fucking stupid. Then why give the fucking address in the first place? Like, dog, really? So stupid.
Yeah. And in regards to the Dallas thing, I think he got that from like Parking Tigers, because Parking Tiger said this in like the screen. I mean, it's deleted now, but like, I'll send it over to Matt if you want.
Yeah. By the way, from the thing that you sent me, I'm just gonna say I'm glad that she's calling out the podcast as a whole instead of just me this time. That's all I'll say.
You you know what it is? Does Xylie know what it is?
No, I did. I'll send it to her later or something. But I'll just say that. Like, all
I'll
right.
send it
So,
to Xylie if she wants.
what are you? What is this?
Oh yeah,
Alright.
that's where Slug got the whole Dallas thing. I'm assuming because
Yeah.
he was trying to like show that tweet before it got deleted to people who were just like, oh you dox Salvo and shit.
Oof.
On stream, Salvo did say that he doesn't live in Dallas yet or something. Because someone, I think it was me or somebody else, pointed out that Parking Tiger said that you live in Dallas now or some shit, and he was like, oh no, I don't live in Dallas yet or something.
I'm gonna be honest.
So-
Why would anybody care where he's living anyway? You know what I'm
'Cause,
saying? Like Sin, I don't care where you live. I just so
Yeah.
happen to know where Matt lives, but I don't know the town or city because I don't care. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, why would anybody care where he lives in the first place? I don't.
What you're
I don't
talking
get
about for
that.
Slug? Slug probably just Slug was using this to like basically say he didn't dock Salvo or whatever.
Mhm.
But like the problem here is that I think that in itself also doesn't make any sense because like it's like he's operating with the mindset that he's helping Demented, because Demented is literally saying, I'm going to find where he lives and kill him or some shit, right? And I mean, Slug acknowledges that statement and gives him what, where he thinks he lives and just says, enjoy. So that he's acknowledging that, the action, and he's acknowledging what he wants to do with it. So, it doesn't really make sense. It just kind of looks like Slug is trying to like be like, oh, well, technically I didn't really dox him because he actually lives here or whatever. That's one of the things that was brought up when like Flatley came on, because you guys were talking about how Flatley came on and how that ended up happening was he wasn't originally going to come on. The only reason he came on is because I was actually watching the interview with Slug for like 10 minutes. And in the 10-minute mark, it really just seemed like it was weird because it seemed like Flatley was softballing questions for Demented and almost giving him a little bit of an out while just trying to put it all on Slug.
Yeah, okay,
which
thank you for saying that, because I'm sitting here, at one point, he sounded like he was on his high horse, as in, I did these bad things, but Slug did worse. You still asked for it.
Yeah, no, that's actually what made me like tell him to get on. It was the what do you call it? It was the part where he was saying, "Oh, in my opinion, people on this platform have done way worse than you." So basically saying he's not beyond redeeming, something of that sort. And he said all you did, Demented, was lie and basically lie and backstab a couple people.
Like that's
and
not
he
bad?
just-
Like what?
Well, yeah, like he was trying to say that that's not beyond redemption in his eyes and shit. And then he goes on to gloss over like the fact that Demented said, "Oh, I want to find Salvo and kill him," right? He just completely like that's malicious in itself, right? Like
Yeah.
we all agree that. Like Slug, of course, Slug is like the one that's providing the gun or the TNT or whatever.
Yeah.
But Demented is the one that wants to take the action. Right, because he's the one with issues and shit that wants to do it. Slug is just like the idiot that would be an accomplice to murder, if something happened.
It's so dumb. He is a fucking fool. He is a fucking fool.
He's dumb. So then, like when Flatley was basically ignoring that part, that's when I told him, "Well, this is really fucking stupid that you're overlooking this." And after a while, like he finally came on because I insisted he did, and I talked to him. And he said that basically that entire combo, 17-minute combo with Demented, he was softballing and he was like not trying to push, like press him or push on anything, because his entire goal was to get him to admit things. So,
but he admitted everything early on.
Yeah, like in the first 2 minutes, I kind of pointed it out like, well, like he already admitted to all this, and like you know, so interview should be over right there. But it only like it continued. So then he just went on to say like, oh, I have me and my team have been working on this for a while, and he was saying how he felt like it's you know, he's doing this because it's the right thing to do, not because of clout or anything. I told him that it didn't make sense for him to go like very, very like I don't know, hot-headed at everything and everybody. Like the tweets at Matt, you know, to earlier today, Xylie, you saw that one tweet. You replied to me because we both didn't know what the hell he was talking about.
Yeah.
Like, what people are you
What
talking
bigger
about?
channels are you talking about?
Yeah, like what are you referring? And then I guess I just kind of put two and two together after a while, and I'm like, oh, I guess he's talking about Matt. And then like the second tweet he made, he was directly talking to Matt. Well, the now recording people. He was like, right? He was like, oh, I wonder how they'll handle with like the fact that they had Slug on. It's like, well, like, dude, everybody kind of had Slug on, right? Like,
yeah,
Xylie, me, Matt, I guess. Tommy's like the OG that didn't give a shit. Back like he's just like he was like, oh, I want to take a Howard Stern approach. I don't give a fuck who I talk to and shit. So he was the OG if you want to think about it. And his response is, I just don't give a fuck. So you kind of got to respect that. So yeah, that's pretty much the Flatley conversation in a nutshell. He was like, he admitted that he went in too hot, and he said this was all like part of the plan to just get him to talk.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. When he made that tweet about the bigger channels, I'm thinking to myself, are you talking about me? Because I had him on too.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna run a fake dead baby story unless I know it really was a fake dead baby story.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it was also the wording of the entire thing, which came off as like, I don't know. It came off as like bitter and like angry and shit, but like at the same time, it was also like, it was like I don't know. It was like he was subtweeting about somebody, but I wanted to find out who it was because he wasn't dropping any names. His quote was, "I want every single one of you, quote unquote, bigger commenters to know you're all pussy for not covering this. Now everyone wants in on Demented. You're all dry for content." So that I don't know.
I'm
that
sorry.
confused.
I personally took that as a slight towards me. And let me tell you, I covered Destiny Orbiters and Manosphere and Red Pill. I'm never dry up content. Thank you very much if you were talking about me. I'm not going to run a dead baby story until I know the fucking truth. The hell?
Yeah, that's like one of those things where, of course, they're gonna wait for the dust to settle, right? And also, like my entire response to this was just like, well, when you think of big commentators, like, no offense, Xylie, you know, I don't think of like any of us. I think of like, well, when you're talking about big commentators, I'm talking about like, I guess Augie, Nick, and Tom, right?
Augie, Nick, Tom, Bo Blacks, not us, because I'm still a fucking micro channel still. I'm still a micro channel.
Well, like, yeah, my point is like, I don't see any of them dry for content, one, really. And I don't see any of them like, oh, I want to talk about this guy being a schizo on the internet, you know? Like, being a schizo on the internet. Like, no, I'd rather talk about, like, what are they talking about? Illuminati now?
Yeah,
or
Illuminati.
Her making an ass of herself?
The guy who said that if you're only hit once, you stay in the marriage, you know, shit like that. That's what I cover. Mr. Girl, I cover him. I got plenty of content. Jesus
yeah, like the only people I saw really cover the Demented shit, like, would be like, it was like Slug, Salvo, and the Milltown channel, which like it just Milltown. I originally thought it was one of fucking Hugin's channel for like how pro Hugin it is, but then somebody told me that it's apparently not a pro Hugin channel, or it's not Hugin's channel at all. I think Hugin's just friends with the guy or something. But those are the only three people that I saw talk about this, like, from day one.
This is what I get. Oh my god, my OBS is connecting and reconnecting. Okay. This is what I don't get. It was in that sub-community. It was happening in that, because that is a sub-community, all right? Not saying they're bad, nothing like that, but it's like a sub-community within the commentary community, okay? It was covered there. Why would I cover? Why would I sit here and go, you know what? I think the baby. Okay, what if I came on here and said I think he's lying about the baby, and then come to find out he wasn't lying about the baby? Or why would I be on here and say, you know what? I think he's telling the truth about the baby, and then come to find out he lied about the baby. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like like you can't put yourself in that situation. I kind of went on a little bit of a rant on Slugs earlier. It was basically I was saying, well, these guys, you know, these bigger channels or whatever, of course they're gonna wait for the dust to settle because they got something to lose. Like they got a reputation, you know, they got you know, they have a brand that they want to like, you know, keep consistent or like healthy and stuff. Like they're not really gung ho. Like they're not saying outrageous fucking shit like Slug is or talking about cum all the time. You know, they're not like that. You know, they're not like in pig pens and shit. So of course they're gonna be careful, and maybe they're not even interested in it because again, like there's just other shit to talk about. Like again, like the Illuminati shit is pretty. Like I'd say it's pretty hot right now because she just keeps making an ass of herself. So there's just bigger things for them to talk about.
Think about the bigger creators, right? Why would they make a video or talk on a live stream about Why So Demented when most of their audience doesn't know who Why So Demented is?
Yeah. And then when it comes to like when it comes to me, right? Someone who's smaller, but I guess like bigger in the smaller community, and like people were like pushing us to cover it. Bro, if I covered that and I made an opinion on it and I was wrong, I don't think I would want to do this anymore.
Yeah.
Like, if I was wrong about that, I think I'd be done, right?
True.
Like, so
True.
I don't know. You can call it careful, you can call it cautious, you can call it being a bitch, but at the same time, like, dude, I just want to cover like retards spurging out, like not this shit.
Well, it's like Sen said, okay? Like Augie, Nick, the big four, all right? The big four. They already have their reputation. They have a brand, right? I'm still building a brand. Now Recording is still building a brand. Sen, still building a brand. We're not even big enough where we have a brand yet. You know?
Yeah. I'd even put you and Chris on the same like sphere as like the brand shit where you're like extra cautious about, because you gotta like bet like a lot of topics. Like if you've noticed, a lot of bigger creators, you know, there's like a lot of gossip and shit, and there's like, you know, like this like the bullshit that Slug will say on a regular if he wants to, if he's mad at you or something, or just like the blood sport shit in general, right? You call each other like mean shit or whatever and stuff, right? And sometimes like now it's evolved into like just full on allegations, like fucking, you know, somebody will call you a R slur, like an RAP, you know what I mean? A rapist, a grape, you know, and or a pedo or some shit. So like, but like that's just like, you know, that's people that just don't care, right? And like, but then like people that vet their shit and want to be professional about things, which I think that's where you want to go. I think that's where Chris the Narc wants to go. I know it's definitely like the approach that I've seen Nick kind of take. You know, very professional in what he does and very careful in what he does. Same thing with like Augie, right? Even like during the flamenco thing, even when he goofs on flamenco, he even specifically said, and I tried to get this through flamenco, but he didn't want to hear it. I said specifically, he says in his stream, don't call flamenco a pedo. I don't think he's a pedo. Besides, there's a lot of other goofy stuff you can call him and you can shit on him for, right? So that's how you handle it professionally. You're not like, he's not just calling you, you know, all this outrageous shit.
True.
So that's what I think with all this. It's like there's like a difference in shit. I'm thankful that you consider me still like trying to build a brand and shit. I'm just like kind of jacking off and like screwing around. I'm just, you know, floating around. I don't really care that much.
Well, you're not calling me an asshole every 5 minutes, so
I'm not, because you're actually not, but like, you're not as bad as I was told. Like, to be honest, you're pretty.
One thing, Sen, and now that I can tell you face to face, there were times where I felt like people didn't give a shit or whatever about different things, and the one thing I appreciated about you, like once we had our talk and we had our truce, you know, you would actually check in on me, see if I was okay, and I always appreciated that, and I will always appreciate that.
Yeah, I felt like, Like when we had our talk, it was only and this was only after like me and like who like parted ways and shit. That's when I was able to understand your perspective on things a little more. Like it doesn't make sense, but that's just because it just it's not supposed to really make sense, really.
Yeah.
And if I fell into the same trap, like where I just want to give somebody the benefit of the doubt no matter what, I can't really hold that against anybody else, which is again why it's so difficult to make anti-commentary content when you've like reflected and you've said, oh well, I've done pretty much the same shit, and like it's kind of like it's both ways, like it goes both ways. So it's kind of like I lost my drive for that, because it's like, again, you just like reflect for a second and you're like, well, for every complaint you give commentary for this, and then you turn to your side and you're like, actually, yeah. So now you're not as blinded to this whole thing. You kind of lose. You're like, yeah. I was kind of like flipped upside down for a little bit.
Yeah, but that happens, dude. I hate to say it, but sometimes we become what we hate. And
yeah, that is a saying, though. That is a saying.
And you gotta catch yourself before you do that.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
So, all right. Anything else, buddy? Because I got 3 more people up in here.
Oh no, that's it. Thanks for having me.
Well, thank you for calling in, dude.
Bye.
Bye.
We'll give an Ant. I think that person has interacted with Demented before.
All right, let's go. Hello.
Give an Ant, you're on.
Give an Ant. How are you?
Oh, hello. How is everybody?
Doing good.
Good. So with this Demented stuff, so I was friends with Demented, and like we used to talk about like religion and all that stuff with Demented. And I would pop into Sinbin and help him out with it as much as I can. So when I saw Salvo posting stuff like, oh, he faked his baby, I kind of just blew it away because I didn't really think. I was like, it's coming from Salvo, who I don't really trust, so I kind of blew it away. Then I saw like more people talk about it, and they were like Slug and what's his name, CJ Brown. We're talking about also people I don't fully trust. So it's like, I was a little suspicious. So I did some digging myself, and eventually I got into a call with Demented last night, where basically people who were in there were Grimm's List, Mari, Doug, and Bad Dog. And basically, when I went in there, I asked him straight, I was like, hey, so did you fake the whole baby story, like the whole baby thing? He's like, yes. And then he was like, but this whole thing was a gay op. Everything I did was for a gay op. It was for gay op against the commentary community. It was against Salvo and all this. I was like, wait, what? I was like really confused. I was like, wait, you're running with a gay op story? And he said like Sinbin was all a gay op. I was like, that is such the BS. I was like, that's fucking bullshit. So me and Grimm's List, we left the call and I talked to him about it, and I was like, I told him straight, I was like, yeah, he's doing bullshit. There's
Hey,
no
Doug.
way that he thinks that this makes him like he's acting like he's playing 4D chess or something. I was like, this is stupid. So I came back in there, and then to tell like Demented, I was like, hey dude, I'm gonna let you do what you do because I'm not gonna get involved, and you can do whatever you want because I don't want to get caught in the crosshairs. And he was getting kind of aggressive. He was like, I know you're recording me. He like accused me of recording him. He accused me of all this stuff. And I think he knew that I smelt his bullshit. And I was like, okay. So I left and I blocked him on Discord. And then later today, when the Flatley stuff, the Flatley interview, he's singing a completely different tune. He's like, oh, I feel sorry for like all these people. I'm sorry for hurting all these friends. I was like, before, like in the call, you didn't fucking care. You were like saying, I don't give a shit what people think. I only feel bad for like Ember Lily, and that's it. I was like, fuck off with this fake shit. Like, even like the interview was bullshit. It was fucking ridiculous.
Yeah. The sad part about that?
Yeah.
There are people that actually believe Demented about the gay op because they tried to reach out to me.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, they left I saw they left the call to go talk to you and Beavers, and I think it was Shockmouth.
Yeah, in fact, just don't do me a favor. Don't say their names, but it was really, it was really retarded because like I could tell just like they were the way they were trying to tell me the story is like there's a gay op, the kid's still alive. Like it was fucking
Yeah.
weird. It was
I
like
conspiracy series shit. I was like, what the hell? I was not expecting this when I thought he was just gonna come in and say, yeah, I faked I faked this kid or I didn't, and then that'll be it.
yeah.
But he was like, no, I'm playing 4D chess. I'm, got this whole gay op against all these people. Everything was a lie because I wanted to troll everybody. I was like, fuck off with that. That's some bullshit.
Nah, he didn't do it to troll. He thought having an exciting story would make people want to watch him on his channel. That's not how you get people on your channel. You have
No.
to have some kind of charisma. You have to have some kind of character to you. You have to have some kind of fucking personality. A fake story is not going to do it. What
Remember
is in
when,
the dark always comes to light.
Remember when Ghosty did the whole, well, guys, I'm actually a sociopath. So yeah, that got
Yeah.
That's what Demented was. He was trying to cover up a lie with another lie. Like, yeah, I
Yeah.
lied,
Yeah.
but the reason I lied is because of this, which is another lie. So
Yeah, it pisses me off because he did this to like me and Grim, who were friends with him, and like he not only lied about his kid to death, but then he also lied to our faces in the call, trying to think that we're stupid to believe him. And then it's like, and then he also wanted me not to talk about it. I'm like, you can fuck off with that. I'm not. I told him I was like, I'm not going to talk about it, but I was like, I'm going to talk about it eventually tomorrow, most likely because I was too tired. But I was like, I'm going to talk about it because this is just bullshit. I'm not gonna hide the fact because like it was fucking ridiculous. I was on it. Like it was very frustrating. I was like, this is stupid as fuck.
Yeah.
But yeah. All right,
It's
that's pretty much
crazy.
all I gotta say.
oh, thank you, Given that. Great call.
Yeah, thank
Yep,
you for
of course.
calling in. Appreciate it.
Of course. Yeah.
Thank you, sir. All right, so Purple Heart or Puma Loco?
I'm pulling Puma because Purple Heart's already been here. All right.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Damn. I think I zoned out for like 10 minutes.
What's up, Puma?
Can you hear me?
Yep,
Yes.
we can hear you.
All right. I just really have a question for Matt.
What's up?
So when you say, "Hold on, I need to go get a drink," how do you do that? Do you have like a walker, or do you actually have a prosthetic leg and I'm just dead?
I have a prosthetic leg. It's very old. It's like 10 years old. Yeah. Let me see if I can do something real quick.
It just it confuses me.
You hear that? You hear that snapping?
Yeah.
That's the pin going into the leg.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I put it in, and then I walked to get something to drink.
You know what? Fair enough. And Slug, I know you're still in the chat. Just keep
Slug's
doing what
not
you're
in
doing.
the chat.
You sure?
Or he's probably watching, man. I don't know.
Not in the chat. Sorry, I meant like watching.
Oh yeah, he's probably watching because if you don't type, you don't come up with when somebody at you.
Yeah, yeah. So, Slug, just keep doing what you're doing because they're just gonna keep covering you. You'll never be actually redeemed in anybody's who's, I guess, worthwhile.
Wait a minute. Don't we want him to stop what he's doing?
Yes, he
Because we
won't.
don't
No,
want. Well,
no,
I'm
there's-
not saying he will stop. I'm saying don't we want him to stop though? Because we don't want him doxing people.
I think Slug should just play video games.
Yes.
Just
Yes.
Play video games. Just play video games
Yeah,
and
I'm
space
thinking
out
about
on your
content.
stream. Just go play. Look, I'll be honest with you. Slug has been around since 2020. He's been enough content for all of us. I think we've had our fill. Go play video games and just, relax, calm down. Just, back off from all this. Like it's.
And another
Yeah,
talent
fair enough.
wasted because Slug can do some damn good thumbnails and put shit together like that. It's such a fucking talent wasted on fucking doxing people. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, the thing about it is like he's like Slug comes off as like an alright guy. He's a bit of an autist, but says a lot of immature things. But like he seems like an alright guy when you talk to him every now and then. But I think he's got like some anger issues, and he just snaps and he makes poor decisions.
Yeah.
On the internet. Now in real life, he might make great decisions for all I know, but on the internet, he just makes poor decisions.
Yeah. True.
Yeah, definitely like Flamenco and all them others.
Mm-hmm.
Anything
Well-
else, Puma?
One, I got a fact for you, and then it'll be good night. Did you know in Vietnam there was more bombs dropped in the entirety of World War II, including the 2 atom bombs that we dropped?
There was more bombs dropped in Vietnam than World War II.
Yes. Yes.
In the
Entirety.
yeah, I
just
mean,
wanna
like,
let them-
I
yeah,
didn't know that.
Yeah, we had such an ire against some communist farmers, we decided, just more bombs in the World War II casualty.
Huh. Didn't know that. Thank you for that fact.
thank you for the history, Puma. Greatly appreciate it.
Good night.
Good
Have a good one.
night.
All right.
Okay,
Well,
let's
that's
get.
all the callers.
Okay, let's get Purple in here, and then we're done. Okay, what's up, Purple? You were in here once before.
Hey, sorry about that. What's going on?
What's
You-
up?
You were in waiting.
Oh, well, I mean, I'm gonna be honest, because I kind of rethought this decision about like an hour ago, and I was thinking that, I mean, if he's done this, like, I mean, the whole doxing thing, if he's done this recently, then yeah, that's kind of like bad, and that's kind of worthy, and to, I guess you could say, disassociate with him or cut him.
I mean, that's your decision. I know my decision is he's not going to be part of my community.
Yeah, I mean, I can get that. Honestly, I can. That's your decision.
I don't
No
like
one else can
doxers.
force it.
Listen. Everybody knows how I feel about Salvo. Everybody knows how I feel about Salvo. I still don't want that
Hey,
motherfucker
same feeling.
doxed. I still don't want him doxed. Because
Yeah,
if they can
I
dox
mean,
him, they can dox me. I don't want
Well,
people
yeah.
doxed, all right? So I do not give a shit whether I hate somebody or love somebody. I don't want them doxed. And I don't want doxers in my community. I don't want doxers in my chat. I don't want doxers giving me money. I don't want doxers, period.
Yeah, that I can understand. That I can truly understand. I don't like doxers either. But
Did
this
you
is-
not know who Slug was?
I kind of knew where he was, but I thought he
thought-
just gave up. on
I
the
thought he had a chance to change too, but obviously he didn't. So, I mean, he can buck right off. I don't care. I don't play that at all. So.
All right.
Yeah.
Is that it?
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. When it comes to things like that, yeah. I mean, yeah. I'm just gonna say doxing is really bad. And
I kicked Ghosty from my community just because he lied about his mama and he got disrespectful with Matt.
Yeah.
I've
and
kicked
now
people
I'm
out of my community for less than doxing. So, shit. All right.
Yeah, that. Yeah, I'm just gonna say that. So, like, if you're watching, just yeah, you really hurt community and just yeah, you hurt everybody. And they thought
He
they could
didn't hurt me. He didn't hurt me. Oh no. You're not gonna put hurt.
Well, he didn't-
No. He
he
didn't
didn't-
hurt nobody. He pissed people off because he ran around this motherfucker going, "I'm a good boy now. I'm a good boy now. I haven't done anything wrong. I'm a good boy now." And then he turned around and doxed somebody. He didn't hurt nobody. What he did was he pissed people off because he ran around like he was goody two shoes and he fucking changed. He didn't hurt nobody. Fuck him. He can
That's
fuck
true.
right off. Nah, fuck that shit. Anything else?
No, because I'm probably gonna head off
right.
anyway.
Okay,
Have a
well,
good
you
one,
have a
Purple.
great night. Thank you.
All right. That's all of them.
He hurt people. The hell?
All right. So that's all I got, Xylie. That's about it.
That's all I got too, bro.
I mean, unless Eva wants to come in or anything, like I'm out of gas.
You know, Eva is kind of spicy in the chat. I don't think Eva. Do you want to play Fortnite when I get off of here? I just need to know if Eva wants to play Fortnite. We can go in the gaming server and play Fortnite if you want. Miss Eva. Yes. Okay. Me and Eva are gonna go play Fortnite.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. But yeah, thanks for messaging me. But thanks for coming on, Matt. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no
dude.
problem. No
All right.
problem, Xylie. This
All
was
right.
fun.
Tell the chat goodbye before I leave.
Bye, chat. Go fuck yourselves. Just kidding. Love you.
Oh my god. Matt's an asshole. Okay? Let me tell y'all how much Matt is an asshole. He messaged me. Late night stream? Yeah, dude. Let's do it. Alright. Y'all have a great night. Oh, and by the way, all the callers, you're getting kicked out of the server. Just to let you know. I do it all the time. All callers get kicked out. And don't take it personal. It just happens with everybody. Because this is a call-in server. So y'all have a great night. And always remember, don't lie about dead babies or dead mothers. And for God's sakes, don't dox people. Just keep that shit real. Peace out.
Ain't no motherfucker in this world could do it like me. Open up your eyes and insert a little rising. You don't have to love me, you don't have to like me. Got enough love in myself, in my psyche. You should have the same in your brain nightly. If you wanna taste, bitch, you can fucking try me. If you wanna hate, bitch, you know where to find me. And if you go and hate this, you can fucking bite me. I'll be cruising in my lane fast, call it high speed. I've been working hard, yeah, I've been working nightly. If you think you'll win, ha, not fucking likely. I be taking shots, yeah, cold-blooded, icy. Watching numbers grow is what I call sightseeing. In the front row, run it up when they hype me. The following grows, they know how to ignite me. Call me CEO, I've been running shit right, see. And I ain't playing games, I create my own lane, making pleasure out of pain, turning losses into gains, I'm the boss, I'm making change. I've been rocking this exchange, popping off and risking things, gonna make a fucking name. I just wanna be famous, but I don't want that cheap fame. No, I'm not that vain, I just wanna be greatness. 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 Ain't no motherfucker in this world can do it like me. Open up your eyes and insert a little rising. You don't have to love me, you don't have to like me. Got enough love in myself, in my psyche. You should have the same in your brain nightly. If you wanna taste, bitch, you can fucking try me. If you wanna hate, bitch, you know where to find me. And if you go and hate this, you can fucking bite me. Okay, I'm going off every chance I get. I don't really take a loss, well, I'll admit. That's why I'll make it to the top, yeah, I commit. And no, I'm never getting lost, I get after it. Investing in my own stock, cause it's faster than any crypto hits go, let me spend. Everything that you see is something I invent. And it's only a percent. I'm gonna take shots. If I miss all, forget it. I'll take a fat loss just to learn all that's in it. I'm taking snapshots, learning how to fall and get it. I'm getting back up, always stand tall, don't sweat it. I never back up, I don't miss a thing or regret it. I'm always learning, you could call me academic. I'm always working, never been apathetic. Bad energy is like a poison, needs some antiseptic. Ain't no motherfucker